Okay, good evening, everybody. Thank God for another day. I want to welcome us to a new day. Today, we are going to look at one of the important components in our air compressors. We are going to look at what we call inlet valve. Inlet valve. Inlet valve is a component that opens by a command, right? It opens by a command for screw elements to compress air. It opens for air to enter so that the screw element will compress and then send out to the instrument air, to the instrument line for consumption. Now, if the inlet valve is not opening, the air end or the screw element cannot compress. So the inlet valve must open for a screw element to compress air. Now, the inlet valve and controller are what we call proportional valve and solenoid. All these ones are what we call control lines. They work together. So if each of these components is faulty, inlet valve cannot open. If the controller is not giving command for inlet valve to open, the inlet valve cannot open. If the solenoid is not energizing for inlet valve to open, inlet valve cannot open. Then if the diaphragm is not there to build up the air to open the inlet valve cannot open. Then if the inlet valve itself is stuck, it will not open. So there are so many connectivities, there are so many connections that makes the inlet valve to work. Some are sending messages. They say that their pressure is dropping. They're having issues. The first question I ask them is that, check, is your inlet valve opening well? If your pressure is dropping, does your inlet valve open well? If it is not opening 100% during load, then check, your inlet valve is faulty. Now, the inlet valve is meant to open 100% at load, right? Then closes 100% at unload. So if at load is not opening 100%, please rekit that inlet valve. Now, inlet valve, if the inlet valve is opening partially, that inlet valve is faulty. So inlet valve is meant either to open 100% or close 100%. So the major function of inlet valve is to open for compression, is to open for air end to start compressing. Therefore, if the inlet valve is not opening, the compression will not take place. Therefore, inlet valve is one of the most important parts that we have in Deep Innovations air compressors. Also, I want to remind you of our website www.airdeepinnovations.com. You can DM us on support@airdeepinnovations.com. So we are there to receive your messages. We are there to support you on your air compressors. We also have booster. This is how our booster looks like. You can see that this is our booster 40 bar inlet valve, inlet 0 to 8 bar. In our next lesson, episode number 4, this is episode number 3. In our next episode, I'm going to lecture you on boosters 40 bar air compressor. So this compressor is mostly used for pets blowing machines, used for plastic industries. It's mainly used where large volume of air is required. So you can patronize us, check, and also we can analyze your plant, conduct what we call load analysis to check the size of air compressors you need, right? So demos or colors for the best air compressor for your plant. Thank you for listening. God bless you.